What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE Day of Reckoning 2. Been a rough couple of days in terms of trying to beat guys in one shot. Hasn't gone too well, but it is Moveset Monday. I have a new t-shirt that says, holla holla, the Big Show Benefit Plan. Whatever could that mean, Show? Okay. Much like Burger King, you had it your way last week, Show, but I still beat your loony lackey, Heidenreich. Now, how about you put your money where your super-sized mouth is and give me a title match at Armageddon? Hold on just a second, pal. Just because you beat Heidenreich in an unsanctioned match last week, that doesn't mean you've earned a shot. No, I'm thinking that you still have a long road ahead of you. For instance, you're coming in here and making demands when you haven't even won your handicap tables match tonight. What? What handicap tables match? I don't have a... Oh. Is that Orlando Jordan and Heidenreich? Really? You know Orlando and Heidenreich. You did the right thing when you hooked up with me, the biggest superstar in SmackDown history. Smart move. Plus, you'll be happy to know that the Big Show Benefits Plan covers both medical and dental. Sure, alright. So go finish the job, take that sorry SOB out to the ring, and put his through a table. I don't want to see him again, and I don't want to hear anything else from him about getting a US title match. Oh boy, what is Big Show doing? He's like leaning down and just, he's like, my precious US title. If this is a must-win match, I think I'm screwed. Anyway, welcome to Moveset Monday. Welcome to the show. Obviously, goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire was last night. That happened. And there obviously is things to discuss that about. But before goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire, there is other stuff on my docket here. So for those of you wondering whether or not there will be a live stream today for Fire Pro Wrestling World, out today in early access on Steam. That game launches at 9 p.m. tonight. That game launches while Raw is airing, and I'm not crazy enough to go head-to-head with Raw or SmackDown in a live stream format. That's just foolish. So, at some point, perhaps tomorrow, perhaps Wednesday, there will be some Fire Pro stream. There'll be some stuff with Fire Pro on Steam in early access. So, look forward to that. Also, we have some pretty big news about 2 hours ago, as I'm recording this, in that 2K18 is confirmed. All the leaks, rumors were true. It is confirmed to be on the Nintendo Switch. I would assume at the same time as PS4, Xbox One. Obviously, PC usually comes about 6 months late because they're idiots, or whatever else, but just kind of how it goes. But yes, that is confirmed. And also, it does not say, oh, it's gonna be the same thing that you would have on the PC, or on the PS. Pick up the table. I hate you. I hate you guts. It's not the same thing as 360 and PS3. Obviously, those versions of the game don't exist. But also, they said it's not that version. It will have all the same features as the PS4, Xbox One versions. Obviously, it's not going to look as good because you have size limits, size restrictions, all kinds of things when you go from the PS4, Xbox version to a Switch version. Obviously, Switch is not as powerful, but I'll be very curious to see how it pans out. If it's all going to be the same as what's in that version on the Switch, I'm very curious to see how that version of the game pans out, because it could be cool. Like, it could be cool. If they play up to the strengths of the platform, it could be cool. If 2K puts in the work, which, 2K, it could be cool. So, again, cautiously optimistic as I try to be for these Vidya games. There's that coquina clutch. Not going to matter because this is a tables match, but still putting in that clutch onto Heidenreich. And I'm back on my Xbox One controller and having the usual bit of right stick beardness. But it's what it is. And here comes, something's happening here. I don't even know. If I knew how to Irish whip, this might go better, but I don't. So, oh, good God almighty. He's dead. I killed him. So yes, Great Balls of Fire. Goodness gracious. What? Orlando, not cool. Goodness gracious. Great Balls of Fire was last night. And most of my immediate thoughts on that were in my... I was in the video with Grim and Al and the twins and whatnot. So those are kind of my immediate reactions to that bit of pay-per-view special network thing. Which is fine. So let's see if we can get Hind right onto this table. Hind, nope. No, you gotta use the table and then grapple him. Like that. Yes. Oh, Orlando Jordan ruined it. You ruined it! Great, here we go with this nonsense. DDT. You aren't even the legal man, Jordan. You aren't. Pick up the table and then actually face the right... Ah, I hate you. Xbox controller. This is all gonna go... Yeah, I'm gonna lose this match because this is some nonsense. Some tag team handicap. Perhaps I'm supposed to lose, so I'm just gonna get to what I should be doing here, and that is discussing the show last night. So, first things first. I'm the realist. First things first. I lose all my stamina again, that's okay. They're chanting behind the right. I'm gonna start at the top of the show and work backwards, because that seems more interesting than starting at the bottom of the show and working up. So, Brock and Joe was about what it needed to be. It didn't go too long. It was intense. And that's kind of what you want from those two. You don't want to have a long, drawn-out, 20-minute plus match with those two. That just doesn't really work for these styles that they've been working, recently. So, that was good. Obviously, I would have liked to see a shocking finish and have Joe win, but they kept the belt on Brock, which means his next defense will be at, SummerSlam. Or whatever. So, there's that. Who he's fighting at SummerSlam, obviously remains to be seen. Could be Roman, could be Braun, we don't know yet. I'll be very curious to see how that goes and where that goes, but we just don't know yet. So, I don't know. There's that, and then I can't face that guy, and then get up, Heidenreich. Get up. Get up. There we go. There we go. Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. You better make this. You better make this. You better make this moonsault. I finished it. I smashed it. I win. I win? Who wins? I don't win. I put him through. Oh, this video game. This effing video game. I swear. I put him through that table. That should have counted. That should have counted. Rematch City. Rematch Omania. Yeah, so, moving on to, Strowman and, Braun had a hilarious finish where Braun just moves, Roman goes to spear him and goes just into the ambulance, which was hilarious, right? But Roman, being the sore loser that he is, he's supposed to be a face, and this was a total heel move, gets out of the ambulance, he sells it for a whole 4 seconds, gets out of the ambulance, and then, and then spears Braun, puts Braun back in the ambulance, and then goes about his, really? Really? And then I'm gonna lose here? And then I'm gonna lose here? No, yeah, get, oh, I was gonna say get up here. That doesn't, yeah, that didn't count. And then we had your usual long, protracted, sequence of, hey, we're gonna have these guys, have this fake accident. They've done it like a number of times before. It is nothing new, because that's what they do. They have their backstage pre-taped with all the different camera angles and, that kind of thing. It's just kind of, the nature of the beast. But Roman backs Braun in the ambulance into a semi and then smashes the back of it, which was an alright visual. And then, people are saying, oh, it could be a double turn. And I'm like, look, wait until Raw. You can't make that snap judgment until Raw airs, until promos get cut, until matches get booked, whether or not this match, this ending sequence here, made Roman a heel finally, and then made Braun a face. You want to believe that, I want to believe that, but I just don't, right now I can't make that judgment call. It's just a bit too soon. So we'll see how it goes on Raw this evening. I'm very curious to see how that plays out. on the show. So here's hoping they actually came to their senses and go, you know what? Let's turn them both, because that'd be cool. Just saying, that'd be cool. So yeah, that took up a lot of the show. That got Heath Slater and Kurt Hawkins in a match on a pay-per-view against each other, right next to the main event. There was no end to that match. Well, we didn't get to see the end of that match because they cut back to the ambulance, and it was like a picture-in-picture type deal, and then they said, you know what, we're just gonna have that backstage stuff and not Heath and Kurt, which was kind of funny. I was amused by it. It was, you know, it was the right move, but it was just kind of just a weird bit of booking on a lot of that, so boom! Get up, Heidenreich. Get up, Heidenreich. Get up, Heidenreich. Oh! I didn't have it. I thought I had it. I didn't have it. And again, no. No. You missed. You missed. Anyway, yeah, so that was that bit of ambulance business. I really want to know what they do what they do with Braun from here, and how that all really going on. Sunset flip. No. That whole thing is very curious, and I think both men looked real good there. And I can't turn to face Heidenreich because video games. Because tables match. I wonder if the table on the outside counts as a table. So, I don't know, let's go try that. Because this is going to be just me doing the same thing I did last time, ending up getting off the moonsault, and then not getting the win, because video games. So, let's try going outside after slamming Heidenreich. Is there a count out here? Because that also is a very curious proposition. Table. Alright, who wants some? You want some? Come get some. Didn't count. Didn't count. Alright, well, good to know. Good to know. Anyway, coming for you, Heidenreich. If I could get the right stick to actually face you, I'm gonna come beat you up. No, stop facing the wrong guy. I hate video games. I hate video games. Reverse it! I just fell off, so whatever. Anyway, moving on. Past that, we had Ambrose and Miz, and I hope so badly that we are done with Ambrose and Miz feuding. So SummerSlam, please, be something else. Be anything else. Have those guys fight anybody else. Because between the Miz, Taraj, and Maurice and everything, I'm so done with those two fighting. They've done everything that they could do, and just end it. Let it be over. For real, though. For real, though. Okay. Get up. Get up. Get up. I hate you. Really? Reversal. Really? How about a gut wrench? Anyway, outside of that match was kind of just dull. I just was not a fan of that match. Can we face? Right stick. Can we face? Apparently not. No. Who are you? The referee? Video game. You gonna make me lose again. And I'm gonna just be very mad about it. No. 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 Reversal! Reversal! Done. Well then, let's jump cut because this is some hot garbage. Or we're not gonna jump cut because Dolphin, the emulator, just literally crashed. GFX FIFO, unknown upcode. And yeah, it just crashed. So that's good. Real good. First time for everything on this show. To actually have an emulator crash on me is the first time for everything. Boom! I win. I win. I did it fast enough in 20 seconds. I did it fast enough. Because I got far enough away from Heidenreich to get there and interrupt the whole thing. That was the shortcut there. Nonsense. I win. Anyway, to real quickly recap the rest of that show for Great Balls of Fire, The Sasha and Alexa match was hard hitting, but the whole point of having a pay-per-view is the end goal of your story. Even if your story continues, having a count out on that stuff is never what you really want to see on your big show, is having a count out victory. But the ending part kind of made up for it. Anyway, here's Big Show, who's not happy with me at all. At all. Oh no! Not through the table! Good God Almighty! Broken in half. That was some good stuff, Big Show. Anyway, I went back because a lot of folks were giving us a hard time that we missed when Cesaro tagged in at the very end of that Cesaro Sheamus versus the Hardys Iron Man match, and go watch the footage back. Right, he moves, you hear very lightly, you hear the tag. You never see the tag, and if you pay attention to the referee, the ref goes tag. If you're watching wrestling, most likely you aren't watching the ref when you're watching the match itself, right? So, in a room full of noisy guys cracking jokes, it was real hard to be able to be aware of that tag happening. The Enzo and Cass thing was kind of exactly what you expected it to be. The Bray and Rollins thing was just kind of pointless, but hey, Bray won a match on pay-per-view, so that's cool, I guess. And then Tozawa and Neville, there's nobody else on the Neville level since they got rid of Austin Aries, so I didn't expect him to win that match to begin with. And that's it. That's today's show. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out!